While we've been waiting for the update for Tower Defense Simulator, TDS Legacy decided to drop the Polluted Wastelands update, it's really cool. It's a pretty accurate recreation of the original one. But then there's also this game that I found while I was just browsing, and it's called TDS Overhaul. And as the name implies, it's a recreation of the Overhaul era that everyone fondly remembers for one specific update that was supposed to go away a while ago. But nonetheless, I decided to play, and as soon as you load into the game, you're greeted with this. Must bring back nicer memories, huh? Unlike this piece of shit. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest. If you haven't, known before, I may have referenced it in a video, but I never actually played this version of TDS, despite me being extremely high level. I just like tower defense games. They're right up my alley in terms of entertainment, but I joined in February 29th, 2021, which was mid-Halloween arc, so I didn't actually get to experience this lobby or get to experience all the testing and shit before people were constantly complaining that this Halloween dude kept staying around and it was Christmas or whatever. And considering the fact that the developers are running off of old footage and memories to make this lobby and the game, and also considering the fact that the lobby itself is made up of a bunch of units, which are pretty much two parts which are cut and glued together, and so it is poorly optimized. I'd say this is a pretty good recreation of Overhaul TDS. The UI is literally the same as it was in the actual Overhaul update, although it is a tiny bit bigger, which is fine. They didn't have keybinds back then somehow, so having a bigger UI isn't a problem. Looking at the gameplay I recorded, it's pretty much the same gameplay that the actual TDS Overhaul had. I'm not too sure about hardcore though. I might make a separate video on that because I'm not high enough level, but it's pretty much the same gameplay as the actual game had, except there are a couple of minor differences, such as different animations not being correct, such as the slow boss's animation and the necromancer's animation being different too, alongside with the heavies and also the abnormal boss's animation just being a bit different, and the speedy boss's animation does not really look that good too. And one more to mention is that the militant's gun is just a bunch of cylinders and bricks just glued together. And while those are just a couple of the things that are wrong with the game that may not be completely accurate to the actual TDS, by no means is any clone of Tower Defense Simulator perfect. Retro TDS and TDS Legacy probably also aren't 100% correct. There are probably also a couple of differences that they either have to make or, make on accident. Still, I do advise you to check out the game, because even though it's a copy of an era from TDS, it's still a really good game. And really well made for that matter, and it isn't just 2019 TDS clones. And, I give it a little bit of respect for that, because we were reaching a certain point where that was getting really old. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy the video. It was a little short one, just mentioning this game because I thought it was pretty cool. And I hope you like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. And one more thing. I saw the TDX trailer, and it gave us a release date. Ooh. And let me tell you, November is going to be an awesome month for me to record.